Flat pack house installation tutorial. Top frame installation tutorial. First, connect the main frame into a rectangle. Place the waterproof gasket at the connection of the frame. Connect with hexagon socket screws, but don't tighten them yet. After connecting the other 3 corners, then tighten all the screws. The effect of the completed frame installation. Measure the 2 diagonal lengths of the frame. The length error on both sides should not exceed 5 millimeters. Tools required for diagonal support installation. Fix the 2 sides of the diagonal support with screws. Connect the other 3 diagonal supports. Place the top secondary beams in order. Fix the secondary beam and the main beam together with 2 screws. Tighten the screws on both sides of the other top secondary beams. Place 3 20 by 40 flat channels on the top secondary beam. The effect after placing 3 flat channels. Fix the 20 by 40 flat passes and the top secondary beam. After fixing the effect, hit 3 screws with 1 top and secondary beam. All the joints where the top secondary beams meet the flat bars. Everyone needs to use screws to secure it. On the opposite side of the explosion-proof box's mounting hole, start installing the ceiling board. Drainage holes need to be cut on both sides of the ceiling. Reserved position. The effect of the cut. The remaining 3 corner ceilings. It is also necessary to cut out reserved holes. Use self-tapping screws to connect the ceiling panel and the flat duct, and connect them in 3 places. The middle of the first ceiling plate is fixed on 2 sides, and nested the ceiling panels into the previous one, and the back ceiling board. Nest and fix them on the flat pipes in turn. Before installing the last ceiling panel, install the explosion-proof box first. Place the waterproof adhesive pad in the middle. Connect the power cord to the circuit. Tighten the screws on the plug of the explosion-proof box. The explosion-proof box is connected. Fix the explosion-proof box plug on the explosion-proof box with screws. Glue around the explosion-proof box. Put the explosion-proof box into the reserved hole. Squeeze out the excess glue. Fix the explosion-proof box with self-tapping screws. Wipe off the excess glue. The inside of the explosion-proof box plug should also be sealed. Install the last ceiling panel. Mark and cut the position of the ceiling panel that needs to be cut. The effect after cutting the ceiling board. Fix the last ceiling board. Flip it over and continue to install. Cut off the extra 20 by 20 square tubes. Cut it and install it in the middle. Fix the square tube to the top secondary beam with self-tapping screws. The rest are fixed in turn with self-tapping screws. Apply a circle of blue butyl glue around the frame. The effect of the paste is displayed. Spread on top frame with insulation cotton. 2 layers of insulation cotton are needed, with 3 pieces per layer. The effect of laying the insulation cotton. Cover the insulation cotton with a layer of plastic film to prevent water. The effect of the plastic film covering. Tear off the blue butyl glue before laying the skin. Place the top skin on the blue butyl glue. Each top skin is overlapped and covered. Cover the top frame with the top skin in turn. Connect and seal with glue between the top skins. Press it properly to let the excess glue overflow. Cut off the excess top skin. Fix the top skin with self-tapping screws. Fix the top skin with self-tapping screws. After nailing, knock down the edge of the top skin. Seal the nails fixing the top skin with glue. Glue and seal all fixed nails. The top frame is installed. The installation tutorial of the bottom frame. First, put the bottom short side main beam, the bottom long side main beam, bottom beams in turn. Align the nut ports. Note, 2 bottom short main beams with round mouth slits facing up. Then use hexagon socket head screws. Fasten the 2 short bottom beams to the long bottom beams. Don't tighten them. Use hexagon nuts. Tie the 7 secondary beams to the 2 long main beams. Don't tighten them yet. Use hexagon nuts to tie the diagonal supports at 4 angles. Don't tighten them yet. Calibrate the diagonal with an error controlled within 5 millimeters. Calibration is done. Start tightening the nuts that haven't been tightened yet. Turn over the fixed base frame. First, lay a waterproof membrane. Then lay the bottom skin. Mark the measurement position with a pen so that the beam can be nailed when nailing. Cut the shape of the four corners of the skin to ensure a tight fit. Nail fixing. Nail the skin to the beam with a West drill tail nail. After completion, turn the bottom frame over again. Then, according to the width between the beams, cut the unopened thermal insulation cotton felt into equal lengths and lay the cut felt in 2 layers. In the grooves between the beams, cover 5 cement fiber boards and arrange them neatly. Then use cement nails. Fix the cement fiber board to the beam. When nailing, be sure to put the nails all into the cement fiber board. After completion, polish the joints of the cement board to ensure the splicing is smooth and flat. Clean up the powder produced by grinding. Use universal elastic floor adhesive. Evenly apply it to the cement fiberboard surface. Then wait for 15 minutes to allow the glue solvent to evaporate. Lay the PVC floor. Note that leave a gap of about 2 millimeters between the 2 floors. Make sure to cut off excess scraps after leveling. Compact the PVC floor with iron rollers. Then fill the sealant. Fill in the floor gaps reserved earlier. Then cut off the excess line. The bottom frame is installed. Use hexagon socket head screws to fasten the columns to the base. Don't tighten the nuts yet. Use the same method to tie the 4 columns in turn. Lift the top frame. Use hexagon socket cap screws to fasten the top frame to the columns. Don't tighten the nuts yet. Use the same method to tie the top frame to the 4 columns. After the frame is erected, tighten all the loose nuts. The frame is installed. Connect the 4 downspouts to the reducing joints for backup. Place the gutter on the edge of the bottom frame. Note that the side with holes is facing out. Then turn the end of the downspout with the variable diameter joint down. Install it on the pillar. Install the wall panels. The end of the wall panel with the card slot facing down is clamped with the flood tank. Leave an 8 centimeter gap between the sides and the column. Install the wall panel press pieces. Tighten the nuts. Install the lower side wall panels of the windows. Install the upper side wall panel of the window. Drive screws next to the splicing gap to lock the wallboard. The window side wall panel is installed. Use the same wall panel installation method. Install the remaining 3 sides of the wall panels. Use self-tapping screws to fix the negative corners of the column in 2 places. Buckle the edging of the negative corner column to fix it. Fix the negative corner hemming with self-tapping screws. The short side needs to be fixed with 3. Then fasten the hemmings and fix it. The remaining 3 sides are also buckled and fixed. Separate the window body from the fixed frame. The fixed frame of the window is installed indoors. Close the main body of the window on the outside. Secure the window with self-tapping screws. Separate the main body of the door from the fixed frame. The flood sink needs to be pressed according to the video effect. The fixed frame of the door is installed indoors. Close the main body of the door on the outside. Fasten the main body of the door and the fixing frame. Then fix with self-tapping screws. Screw several screw holes in the door frame. Use a decorative cover to install all the holes in the door frame. Install the keyhole of the door lock. Secure with screws. Secure the keyhole trim plate with screws. Cover the keyhole trim. Install the lock cylinder. Close both sides of the doorknob. Secure the door handle with screws. Finally, the door handle decoration cover is covered. Quick LCL installation is completed. Overall effect display.